Assalamu alaikum. How are you, my dear students? I hope you are well. I hope you know about coronavirus. So I request all of you to keep yourselves clean and stay at home to fight against coronavirus. Your school is closed now, and so I believe that in this free time you are studying at home attentively. Okay, my dear students. Let's start today's lesson. Yesterday we discussed about Unit 13, Lessons 3, 4 and we learned telling the time. We learned how to tell the time. For example, tell me, what time is it? Yes, it's 9 a.m. So, yesterday we have learned how to tell the time. And today we are going to talk about Mita's day in Unit 14, Lessons 1, 2. Before going to Mita, dear students, please tell me, when do you get up? Yes, Zeddy, you are correct. You get up at 6 a.m. So Zeddy says, Jenny get up at 6 a.m. When do you get up? I get up at 6. Now, I'll ask you some more questions about yourself. You will answer me. You should use AM or PM. Already you have known about AM or PM. Even then, let me tell you once again, we use AM before from 12 at night to 12 at noon, and we use PM from 12 at noon to 12 at night. Now, my dear students, please tell me, when do you have your breakfast? Yes, Raju, you are correct. Raju says, I have breakfast at 7 a.m. Raju has breakfast at 7 a.m. Now tell me, when do you go to school? Yes, Hassan says, I go to school at 9 a.m. Yes, Hassan, you are correct. Now tell me, when do you come back home? Yes, Sabina, you are correct. I come back home at 3 p.m. Sabina says, she has come back home at 3 p.m. Now, my dear students, you have answered me correctly, and so please open your English book at page 28 and we'll talk about Mita's day. This is the time to talk about Mita's day. Now, my dear students, please look at the picture. What can you see here? Yes, this is a girl. Do you know the name of the girl? Yes, her name is Mita. And what class is Mita in? Yes, Mita is in class 4. And now tell me, when does she get up? Do you know? Oh yes, you have already known. She gets up at 6 a.m. When does she have breakfast? Yes, she has breakfast at 7 a.m. And the next question, when does she go to school? Yes, you are correct. She goes to school at 9 a.m. like you. So she goes to school, Mita goes to school at 9 a.m. And the last question, when does she return home? When does she return home? Yes, you are correct. She returns home at 5 p.m. She returns home at 5 p.m. Dear students, do you like to watch any video about Mita? Oh yes, let's watch the video now. Okay, let's watch the video about Mita.
Mita is in class 4. She gets up at 6 o'clock. She washes her face. She has breakfast at 7 o'clock. Then she brushes her teeth. She goes to school at 9 o'clock. She walks to her school. After school at 3 o'clock, she visits her grandmother. Then Mita returns home at 5 o'clock.
Now, my dear students, now we are going to learn some new words. The words are get up, breakfast, visit, wash, return, walk. Okay, now let's go to discuss about these words. Okay, the words are not difficult. Let's make words clear to you. Students, first word is get up. First word is get up. Say with me, get up. Get up. Can you spell the word get? G-E-T. Get up. U-P up. Get up. Okay. Now dear students, look at the picture. What can you see in the picture? Yes. What is the girl doing? The girl is, yes, getting up. So get up. In the text, Mita gets up at 6 o'clock. In the text, Mita gets up at 6 o'clock. Okay, the second word is wash. Say with me, wash. Can you spell the word wash? W-A-S-H. Wash. Okay, now dear students, look at the picture. What can you see in the picture? What is the girl doing? Yes, the girl is washing her face. So in the text we see Mita washes her face. In the text we see Mita washes her face. Breakfast. Look at my hands. Breakfast. Say with me. Breakfast. Can you spell the word break? B-R-E-A-K. Breakfast. F-A-S-T. Breakfast. So dear students, look at the picture. What can you see here? What is the girl doing? Yes, the girl is eating. So when the girl is eating, what's the time now? Yes, it's 7 a.m. So it's morning and the girl is eating in the morning. So the meal we eat in the morning is called breakfast. So breakfast is the meal we eat in the morning. So it's clear? Okay. The next word is walk. The next word is walk. Can you spell with me? Walk. W-A-L-K. Walk. Walk. Dear students, please notice L is not pronounced here. L is silent. Just W-A-K. But L is here. But L is not pronounced here. L is silent. So walk. Please say with me. Walk. Now dear students, look at the picture. What can you see in the picture? What is the girl doing now? Oh yes, the girl is walking. The girl is walking. And in the text, how does Mita go to her school? Look at the picture. How does Mita go to her school? Yes, Mita walks to her school. She walks to her school. The next word is visit. So can you spell with me? V-I-S-I-T. Visit. 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 So dear students, look at the picture. What can you see here? Yes, this is Shopnapuri. Every year many people go there. And the next picture? Yes, this is Cox's Bazaar. Many people all over the world come here. That means to visit Cox's Bazaar. So, and another word? Yes, Bangabandhu Safari Park. This is also a very important place. Many people come here. Many people visit Bangabandhu Safari Park. And the last picture, what can you see here? Yes, this is Sundarbans. So we also visit Sundarbans. So visit means to go or to see, to go somewhere or to see somebody. This is visit. Okay, dear students. In the text, we know that Mita visits her grandmother after school. Mita visits her grandmother after school. So visit means to go somewhere or to see somebody. Okay? Understand? Return. Say with me. Return. Return. Can you spell with me? R-E-T-U-R-N. Return. Return. Dear students, would you please tell me, when do you go to school? Yes, at 9 a.m. And when does your school close? Yes, at 3 p.m. So when do you come back from school? Yes, at 3:15 or 3:30 p.m. So you come back home from school at 3:15 p.m. So you return home at 3 p.m. So come back and return. So this is return. Return means come back. So dear students, look at the picture. What can you see here? We see houses. So these are the houses. So after school, we come back home. That means we return home. After school, we come back home. That means we return home. And in the text, Mita returns home at 5 o'clock. Mita returns home. Mita comes back home at 5 o'clock. Okay? I hope you have understood. Now dear students, look at the activity B of the textbook. Read the text and fill in the blanks. I'll also play the audio for you. So listen to the audio, read the text and fill in the blanks. You can use your book, your textbook, or write on the notebook. You can use your textbook, you can write on the textbook with your pen or your pencil, no problem at all. So are you ready?
Mita is in class 4. She gets up at 6 o'clock. She washes her face. She has breakfast at 7 o'clock. Then she brushes her teeth. She goes to school at 9 o'clock. She walks to her school. After school at 3 o'clock, she visits her grandmother. Then Mita returns home at 5 o'clock.
Listen the audio once again.
Mita is in class 4. She gets up at 6 o'clock. She washes her face. She has breakfast at 7 o'clock. Then she brushes her teeth. She goes to school at 9 o'clock. She walks to her school. After school at 3 o'clock, she visits her grandmother. Then Mita returns home at 5 o'clock.
Have you finished? I hope all of you have finished. Now take a look at the keys and check the answers. Now put tick marks on your khata and correct yourself. Mita gets up at 6 a.m. Yes. She has breakfast at 7 a.m. And number 3, she goes to school at 9 a.m. She visits her grandmother at 3 p.m. Look at the screen. She returns home at 5 p.m. So, well done. I hope all of you have done a very good job. Now, my dear students, here are some questions about Mita. Take a look at the questions carefully. The first question is, when does Mita get up? When does Mita get up? Second question, when does she have breakfast? Third question, when does she go to school? And the last question, when does she return home? Now, my dear students, read the text silently and write the answers to the questions. For you, there is the text and behind the text are the questions, and please read the text silently and write the answers of these questions. Please write. Open your khata, take a pen and start writing. I'll wait for you. Are you writing? Have you started the writing? Yes, right. You are very good boys and good girls. So, write please. Have you done the work? I hope all of you have completed. Here I would like to show you the answers to the questions. Let's check the answers yourselves. Look at the screen and check your answers yourselves. So first question, when does Mita get up? Mita gets up at 6 a.m. When does she have breakfast? She has breakfast at 7 a.m. When does she go to school? She goes to school at 9 a.m. And the last question, question number 4, when does she return home? She returns home at 5 p.m. Well done, students. I believe all of you have answered correctly. Today we have discussed about Mita's daily activities. We know when Mita gets up, goes to school, and returns home, etc. Now we are going to say goodbye. Before saying goodbye, let me tell you your homework. You have to write 5 sentences about your daily activities, like when you get up, when you go to school, etc. etc. So dear students, please do your homework and stay at home. Don't go outside your house. Wash your hands with soap. Use tissues or handkerchief while coughing or sneezing. Don't mix with your friends now. So my dear students, when your school will open, you should show your homework to your teacher. I hope you have enjoyed my class. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.